Rome was a chaos. And I mean that on every conceivable level. Living in Rome was chaotic, dealing with Rome was chaotic, and in our case, discussing Rome is chaotic. Admittedly, that's like 80% of the allure, because there is no single definitive history of Rome. The perspective of every era, every province, every social class, and every outsider is entirely different. Instead, my goal today is to weave a comprehensive history of Rome as a Mediterranean civilization state. This will not solely focus on warfare, nor literature, nor politics, nor architecture, oh, how I wish, and certainly not imperial tabloid scandal, but a history of the idea of Rome, the collective consciousness that defines the Senātus Populusque Rōmānus, the Senate and people of Rome. Those four letters SPQR weren't just a moniker the Romans used, it was a communal promise that remained true through centuries of evolution and change. This quality makes Rome feel truly unique. There's honestly nothing like it, and it's crucial to appreciate not just what Rome became, but the slow, meticulous, and calculated effort that went into its cultivation and preservation. As we'll soon see, early Roman history is a notoriously slow burn, with generation after generation dedicating themselves to something they'd never see the end of. And I just think that's profoundly cool. So, as we begin from the very dawn of the Roman story and navigate through 2 millennia of glory, triumph, and deeply amusing catastrophes, let's dive into some history. Rome wasn't built in a day, but it was built, consciously and with intentionally. Roman civilization, as we understand it, is the product of millions of people, men and women, young and old, weak and powerful, working over millennia to make their culture something extraordinary. We can see that they built and accomplished incredible feats across 3 continents, but what's less obvious is what they built upon. Not literally, of course, that's usually just brick or stone, but what cultural foundation sustained so grand an idea as Rome? This question takes us to the very beginnings of their history, as we try to figure out what pivotal event led to all of this. Unfortunately, any records from the earliest Roman chronicles are agonizingly absent, as the city was sacked and burned in 390 BCE by a tribe of Gauls. So we are left at the mercy of Roman legend, entirely ahistorical and immensely propagandistic. But despite this significant setback in understanding the earliest roots of Roman history, we can work with this, because later Romans also didn't know exactly where they came from and were voraciously curious to fix